Everyone there. The end goal. The end goal. If you are in the group, if you're in the group, please do something. Do me a favor. Not that if you're in the group, what am I saying? For you to be here, you're definitely in the group. So do me a favor. Remind others that we have started. Okay, Jeremiah, please help. Remind those in the group that we've started. If you know somebody, you can tag them personally. Let them join because the
Alright.
essential, the most important part of this whole thing is what I'm about to do. Right? Every other thing you can sit down in a day and learn it. Every other thing, like you can sit down and learn video creation, you can sit down and learn how to design flyers with AI, you can sit down and learn copywriting, content marketing, content anything with AI. If you understand the foundation, if not, everything you'll be doing will be in vain, you know. And that's why a lot of people attend AI classes, they attend some of these classes and hours and hours and hours, and they still don't get it, right? Because the foundation, they are building on a faulty foundation. So I don't teach people how to use AI if I don't teach you how to think like the master of the tool, if I don't teach you how to become the lord of the tool, right? If I don't teach you the philosophies behind, what it actually means to use AI like an intelligent being and not a dependent. Okay, that's how a lot of people use AI. A lot of people use AI like slaves. So AI is the intelligent being, and they have to run to AI and ask for help, right? I don't know what to tell my audience today. Please post something, write something for my audience, encourage my audience today. AI will just like no beans, no rice, just clarity, and a moi moi that makes no beans. Those kind of statements. If you read post that is generated by AI, you will know. Mhm. You will know, especially if you have been using AI for a while. I've used ChatGPT so much that once I see something that is written by ChatGPT, I know, I know. Okay, so let me take us through, something. So I won't bother you with all of the basic definitions. If you want to know what AI is, you can go and type it on Google. What is AI? You can type it on ChatGPT. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. You know, um, what is large language model? So this is basically a set of computer algorithms, instructions, units, devices, that have been created to perform certain tasks with increased efficiency and speed. Okay, they've been created to assist human function. They've been created to help facilitate our work as human beings, to make us faster, to make us more efficient, okay, to make what we're doing more effective. That's why AI was created. That's why AI was, this whole conversation is happening. Now, let me take you through my slide. Yep. So now, where's that AI for real people? So now this is for anyone who wants to understand how to use AI, right? Let's go through it. We're going to run through this quickly. Okay, quickly. I've already said it that the purpose of AI is to make our work faster, to automate repetitive tasks, automate what is repetitive. There's so many things that you may need to be doing over and over and over, right? You can just use AI and automate it. So many boring things that you are doing right now, you can use AI and automate it, automate those boring things, right? There's a level of automation that comes with creation. That is, if you are writing content, okay, you're writing content, frequently, you have to keep writing content for your audience because of the kind of business that you're doing. You have to, and no matter what you are doing, remember, no matter the kind of business you are doing, you have to do three things, okay? Because this session, right, this session is not just AI. This class, this what we are doing right now, this boot camp, is not just AI. The main purpose is for you to integrate AI into what you are doing and become a knowledge expert that is profitable, a profitable knowledge expert. That means after this session, you should be able to organize your own training and teach others what you have learned, or teach other people, your own way. But then You are now a human and AI hybrid company. You are the human being powering the brand. You are the human being, the idea, bringing the idea behind the brand that you are building. But ultimately, you are working side by side. You have an employee, a multi-dimensional, multifaceted employee that can do so many things and do so many things well. That is your AI employee. That's your, AI. So the goal is that you will learn how to use a lot of these tools to achieve anything that you want to achieve. Create anything you want to create. Of course, if you finish from this training and you now want to go deeper and deeper and deeper into different segments of AI, that's up to you. But the goal of this training is that at the end of the day, you will be able to execute, to plan, curate, plan, create, and execute your own training program, your own knowledge-based idea, your own knowledge-based digital product, right? Whatever. So you are going to be able to create a book. By the end of this session, you must be able to have a complete manuscript, a full-fledged manuscript by the end of this training. Not today, I mean the end of this boot camp. You have your own manuscript, you write your own book. If you are here, it's not optional. You write your own book and keep, even if nobody is buying it, keep it. Okay, if you now decide that, okay, I want to publish, or I want to publish on Amazon, you can find people that will help you do that, do the final supervision, overlook the entire thing, and then help you publish it, right? Or you want a paperback, you want to publish and get the hard copy, that's up to you. But you must have your thoughts, written format, recorded format, one way or the other. Deliver your session, record it, get those things. We shall do it. You will see it. You will see it in action. You will see me, you will watch me build, and then you can go and do it by yourself. Now, we're talking about automating what is repetitive, amplifying your own unique voice, amplifying what is uniquely yours. Remember, I said the purpose of using AI is not for AI to entirely replace your brain. There's something called AI slop. It's been discovered that over time, a lot of people who are AI dependent, it is shutting down their brains. Research is showing that AI is making us dumber. AI is making us less intelligent. Recent research, a 2026 study, okay, it shows that the normal human electrical activity, the normal electrical activity in the brain that deals with cognitive function, that deals with memory, recall, deep thinking, for most people now, it is no longer as active. Why? Because a lot of people are dependent on AI for that deep thinking. So they don't even crack their head. That's why you be seeing foolish mistakes. A politician is reading a note, and then you are seeing for a more detailed version that would appeal to the audience emotion, you can use this format. At the end of the speech, you have finished the speech, you are reading for a more detailed version that will appeal to, you can, should I create that kind of thing? Come on. So it amplifies what is uniquely yours. It amplifies your original voice. It amplifies your unique voice. And then it helps you to buy back time. It helps you to save a lot of time, right? Now, what should AI handle? What should it handle? Think about your last 48 hours. What did you do that was predictable, time consuming, or something you've done more than 10 times before? That's your first AI job posting. So decide what's repetitive, what's boring, what's technically complex, and what is mundane. These are the four things that I when I was thinking about AI, I realized that these are the things that AI will come for. This list of four, I think I made it like 4 years ago. 4 years ago. That was when I heard about, artificial intelligence at some point. And no, I think it was more than 4 years. More than 4 years. Yeah, more than 4 years ago. I did a course then, should be on LinkedIn Learning, on artificial intelligence, and they talked about boring, repetitive, and all of. So it's been in my head. That's why I put it here. What is boring? What is repetitive? What is technically complex and what is mundane? Mundane administrative work. Okay, these are the things that AI needs to come and replace. Basic things. It's not moving the needle. This thing is not making you money. It's not as if it's making you money. It's not like it's improving your quality of life. It's not making your life better. But you have to keep doing. You do. Oh, I have to write this by myself. I have to do this and monitor this and come on. So AI can actually step in and save you that time, right? And take over some of those things. Writing captions, email proposals, um, responding to frequently asked questions, summarizing meeting notes, creating first drafts of anything. So now somebody came to me and asked me something. I'm sorry, that the person is here. The person should be in this training, and she asked me something, to summarize something for her, like to explain something to her, right? So I am a physiotherapist, and we do training, we do all the CPD programs and stuff like that. And she is my younger professional. I mean, my younger colleague in the profession, and she's currently serving. She was like, I should please explain this CPD thing in a way she can understand, like the most basic way possible. I should explain. I want to do it, but I don't have the time. Like for me to even spare 2 minutes or 3 minutes explaining something, sometimes in my head there are a lot of messages, thousands of messages I've not responded to, and I'm just trying to open WhatsApp and close it immediately and run away. And I see that kind of thing. And it breaks my heart if I'm not able to keep delivering, if I'm not able to keep being present for everybody. It breaks my heart. So, what am I doing? What am I thinking of doing? I told her, okay, I'm going to do an article. I'm going to write an article for you, right? Is that fine? She said, okay. What was my plan? I will go and get the manual, the what contains all that information, the Medical Rehabilitation Therapist Board of Nigeria website, all of the details that I need. I'll put it into an AI tool, ChatGPT or Claude, and ask it to summarize it for me, right? And highlight the importance of this to this person, and generate FAQs. Now, from there, I can decide to create an application that will answer people's questions. So when next somebody comes to me and says, sir, please, which CPD, what is CPD? I'll just send them the link to the application. Just use the app. It will give you better answers. Now, practically, I've created a lot of tools that I use for myself. You know, even in clinical practice, I've created a lot of tools I use to make my own life easier, make it more effective and efficient. One of the tools I created is called my Clarity Compass. My Clarity Compass. Yeah. And here's why. When I started out coaching, I used to offer a lot of people clarity sessions. I'll sit with somebody for 3 hours on a call, and we're analyzing their life, we're analyzing their business, we're analyzing their plans and all, and by the time we're done, they can now go and execute. And now it got to a point I realized that wasn't sustainable, right? If I continue like that, I'll just die. And I was doing it for free. People will come and pick my brain for hours and go. I introduced a fee to it. And then what was the model? It was to give you a premium experience with my free clarity sessions, and then pitch the paid session, the paid coaching to you, whether one-on-one or group coaching. Then I realized something. A lot of people will come. They will come for the free clarity session. They will sit with me. Oh, da, 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 da. When they are done, when you now tell them the price of the coaching, you will now find out that a lot of people did not even prepare. Like, it's not as if they prepare to pay shishi. They did not prepare to pay anything. They just want to come and take that clarity and run away. So how I got to find out, I'll introduce the person to my one-on-one offer, maybe like 200,000 or 300,000. Person will say, I don't have money. Okay. A group session, 50K. I don't have. Okay. Another subsidized group session, 20. I don't have. What do you have? What can you pay? Like this. So after this call that I've had with you now for hours, you just go like that. What's your plan? Like, oh, that I have budget, I'm on a tight budget, and but you knew that this is a what's it called? You know, a discovery session, right? And I've poured out myself so much, and so this continued. I was getting drained. You talk, 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 talk. Shishi will not come out. You will thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you, sir, everywhere. I'm now getting broke on top of thank you, sir. So I said no. What did I do that was smart? What smart choice did I make? I decided to go to create an application that replaces that my time. So when people come to me, sir, please, I need clarity. Say, oh, wonderful. I mean, if you want a paid clarity session, come to me. But if you don't want, this tool will deliver just as excellently. Use it. Use it. I mean, use it. So it's going to do a beautiful work. I can promise you that. My claritycompass.lovable.app. Go there, click it, and they're going to do that just the same way I will deliver and analyze everything. And so when they go through all that experience and they love it, at the end of that too, you're going to see, reach out to Coach CJ. Do you need a more structured coaching, mentorship, and accountability? You can reach out to Coach CJ. This is the offer. Do you want to work with me? This is the price. So they're going to see everything there, right? They're going to see it everything there. And then it will take them to my landing page, my book me page. So that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. You can create such too. Frequently asked questions, summarize meeting notes, creating first drafts of anything. Now, this summarized meeting notes, this meeting we're having now, this session we're having, is being transcribed, and I'll also get the summary after this session. It's also being recorded, right? Thanks to AI. So now, um, previously we used to think, oh, you need to work harder, right? But then the shift that we are beginning to understand is you need to think better. Okay, so it's not just hard work. We have been sold the hard work lie for years. Okay, you're not doing well because you're not working hard enough. A lot of us have been working hard, and you self in this call, you have tried, you've worked hard, you've worked so hard. We have been working very hard. You go to school to study, you study like your life depends on it, just to pass a course that you will probably forget immediately after the exam. And at the end of the day, I mean, we're still trying to convince ourselves that we need to work harder. So sometimes it's not about hard work, it's about thinking better. How can we leverage what's around us? How can we leverage tools? How can we leverage systems? Sometimes you can be struggling financially just because you have not understood leverage. You can't help but think, what can I do better? So, okay, if I'm waiting for my salary to be coming every month, for example, and they're paying me 100K, 200K, 300K, 400K, 500K, 600K, 700K, 800K, 1 million, you know your own range here. You know your own range. So if you're waiting for it to come, usually you have expectations and demands and needs to be met. School fees to pay, children to take care of, your babe to be sending monthly allowance. uh, and your man to be sending monthly allowance. Yes, now. Yes, now. So you have expenses to be made. You have expenses to be made. And I wanted to see. Okay. Hmm. Okay, can you hear me? Are you still on this call? Are you with me?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
we can hear
Good.
you.
Good. Mm-hmm. So please, like I said, do me a favor. Let me see. Why are people not here? Let me see. Okay. So let me go back to my slide. Jeremiah,
Yeah.
did you send a message to the group?
Yes, I think someone else also sent to
Okay.
benefit too.
Okay. Okay. Let me quickly go back to my slide. Okay. I need to send them a reminder because I need to send another reminder to the group. Why are they not here? Why are they not here? Why are they not here? Okay. So, but I hope this session is making sense to us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good,
sir.
good. So, like I was saying, so now I was talking about your salary, your expectations, everything. What if you are able to just think and decide, okay, one of the things I'm going to do is to create a system that pays me on demand, right? And what that system can be your knowledge. You can create systems around your knowledge. Your skills are subsets of what you know. You cannot build skill without knowledge. It's impossible. So skill is a knowledge-based outcome. Skill is a knowledge-based outcome. Okay? Especially when it comes to skill that people can pay for. It's not talent. I'm not talking about talent, innate ability, right? When it comes to skill, there's a level of learning that goes into turning what is there into a skill, right? We're talking about products and services as well. So, when it comes to products, how can you create courses? How can you create books, mini ebooks, guides, walkthroughs, worksheets, workbooks? You can create these things easily. So if you are able to combine your thinking, your human ability, your potential, your value, and these tools, right? These AI tools, you can create wonder. Wonder. Now, I was talking about thinking hard, thinking better, and working harder. So AI is not Google. Don't come and give AI generic test and say, "Oh, do this for me." Write a post for me. Write a post today. Do this today. Do that tomorrow. No, you have to be able to give context. You have to be able to brief it well. You have to be able to teach the tool. Now, let's look at prompting. Okay, this is the summary of this whole prompting shenanigans. This whole conversation about prompting. Prompt this, prompt that. This is the cocoa. Okay, you want to do something with AI, you want to do something with any tool, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, whatever. You want to generate text, you want to generate something, you have to be able to do your prompting well. So here's a framework you can use. RTCO, role, task, context, and output. Right? You have to start by telling the tool, okay, I want you to think like, I want you to be this. Who is the tool? This tool has to become. For this tool to be able to deliver at a certain level of excellence, deliver with a certain capacity, deliver to a certain level of of efficiency, the tool has to be someone or something. Okay, that's the first thing. Role. Who is the tool? Is the tool a teacher or a mother or a public speaker, trainer, health professional, medical doctor, whatever? Task. What exactly do you need? Context. What should it know about your situation? And output. What format or tone do you want? Okay. So whether you want to write a sales copy, you want to write a piece of content, this is an example that you can use. Can we do practical? Can we do practical? So I want you to follow me. Okay. I'm going to use a sample of what I created today, a conversation I was having on Gemini. Now this is it. So now I started with this. See the first prompt. Write a motivational post for businesses. Hmm? So I want you to follow suit. Anything I send, copy. Hmm? If you're using ChatGPT or any tool, go and put it there. Go and put it there. Let's do an example. Clement, yes. Write a motivational post of the training after. Yes. Write a motivational post for businesses. Copy this prompt. Copy this. This is an example of a bad prompt, right? Especially when your tool is not personalized. This is an example of a bad prompt. Copy this. Take it to the tool, whether ChatGPT or Gemini, anyone. Okay. I want you to experience this. When you have done it, comment done. Once you have done it, comment done. Good. Okay. Ofune, can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Good. Share your screen, please. Let's use your own. Try. Share your screen so that we'll use yours. Good. Excellent. So go back to your Gemini, to your whatever, whichever one you're using. Good. So now, if you are watching, you can tap on her. my fellow full memory people. Okay. So now you can tap on Ofune's screen. Tap on her screen and hold it. You will see what is it called? There's something that looks like a white line, a white box, by the bottom left corner on her screen that shows expand. It looks like expand. That's full screen. Or you can just tap and hold, and then you see full screen. It looks like a box, four corner box. That four corner box, tap on it. You can tap on your own this thing and minimize it. Now, it will show you this in a much clearer way, right? So now look at this. What she what's it called? Your business may be small today. That doesn't mean your vision has to be. Every big brand started somewhere with one idea. So you see this dash, this hyphen, it's called M dashes, M dash, M dash, EM dash. It's not bad though. People use it, but it's not something that a lot of us are used to. It's not something a lot of us are used to. Now scroll down. Keep moving, keep improving your product, keep showing up, keep learning. You're building something. Start small, stay consistent. Full stop. This full stop, that full stop. Okay. Have you personalized your ChatGPT? Ofune, your mic is muted.
So you asked about yes.
Okay, no wonder. It's not giving typical typical ChatGPT. Whose ChatGPT is you have not personalized. If you have not done any special personalization on your ChatGPT, I'd like people to see it, because this your own is looking good. Is not looking like the regular ChatGPT.
Not so well. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So who else? Who else? Clement. Okay, good.
I've
Clement,
done.
have you personalized Clement?
No, sir. I haven't.
Okay, good, good, good. Let's use your own. You have done it. Share your screen.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. How do I share the screen? Sorry, I can't see anything.
Okay, I think Ofune's screen has to come off. Ofune, then
Just went off.
click on these three dots, and then you see this thing that looks like an upward arrow.
Okay.
Have you seen upward arrow? After clicking on three dots on your screen, you see something that looks like an upward arrow inside a box,
I've
inside a
seen
square. Good. Click on it.
it. Okay.
Good. Good. So if you are seeing Clement's screen, you
I don't know
can see your. Wait, so now, if you swipe up, if you cannot see it, you can swipe up. Swipe up until you can see her screen. Then click on that same box, white box, white something, white circle with a square inside. It will expand her screen. So now, this is Ofune. Hide self view. Minimize your video. Others can still see your video. Got it. So this is Ofune. This is Clement's screen. Now you will notice something. This is Gemini. This is Gemini. You have ChatGPT. Can you open ChatGPT?
Okay, let me open ChatGPT.
Good. Copy it and go to ChatGPT and put it. I want us to see something here. Something very interesting. Good. Good. Your business may be small today, but your vision doesn't have to be. Okay. Scroll. Every business started with an idea, decision, and courage to. Okay. Okay. Keep learning. Did you people notice anything? Yeah,
I think it's almost part of a full name. It's the
you
same
say
thing.
you think is
It's the same thing with that of a fullness.
what did you say?
This part, your business may be small today, but your vision doesn't have to be. It's the same thing with what Ubune shared earlier.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. That's exactly what I wanted you to notice. You see that part of don't believe in your business, believe in your journey, keep building, full stop. Then keep showing up. Where is it? Keep learning, keep improving, keep showing up. This, you see, the artificial intelligence is not that intelligent like that. In the hands of a lazy person, it is not intelligent. You have to be able to program this tool. You have to be able to work with it like you are the master. So now, you see that thing you have typed. Let us now do prompting. Okay. Now I'm going to type another prompt. So that's the first prompt I typed. Now, open a new. So this is another thing I did. Another thing I did is, let me come. So now, what I'm going to do is go to ChatGPT and let's see. Conversational content prompt. Now go to ChatGPT and say, and put this. Open a new chat and put this. I want to write a piece of motivational content for business owners with what you know about me. Draft a prompt that would make sense to my audience. So now copy this. If you have not interacted with ChatGPT before, if it doesn't know much about you can leave that part. Or just copy this, put it in, in draft a prompt that will make sense to my audience. Draft a prompt. I want to write a piece of, copy this, go to ChatGPT, put it there, or go to Gemini, go to any tool, put it there so that it will write you the prompt. Now, these tools generate prompts as a language that another large language model can understand. So now, if I was giving an analogy that is just like Claude and ChatGPT and the rest of them, they're like brothers. Oh, is it difficult? Let me see. Okay, I think I cannot even copy. I cannot copy. Let me put it on the group. Don't worry. Sorry. Let me put it on the group chat. So now, this is the second one. I want to use with what you know about me, draft a prompt that will help me generate something that makes sense to my audience. Okay, so write this, copy it, and put it inside ChatGPT. You can go to the group, our group chat. Copy it and put it inside ChatGPT. Good. You see, act as an experienced social media content strategist and motivational copywriter who understands the realities of small businesses. Now, when it's done, copy. Click on that box that is on top of another box. You see, copy. That no, you're going down too much. Scroll up, back. Scroll up. No. I want you to copy that prompt. Copy the prompt. Look at it. Beside writing, beside share, you see copy there. Good, copy. Go to a fresh ChatGPT. Plant it inside. Okay. Now scroll up. Let's see what you have. So it even give you variations. Main motivational. The reason it's giving you this variation is because you are a content, you have told ChatGPT before that you are a content strategist or content whatever. That's why it's giving it to you like this. So it's going to come in a way that synergizes with what you're building. So now let's read. Let's read the main motivational post. Let's read it. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, your business may be growing slower than you need, than you hoped, but that doesn't mean it's going nowhere. So now when you now see this dash, this M dash, right, you can decide to edit it, right, and maybe use a comma or semicolon. Now that's up to you. Sometimes you post consistently and barely get inquiries. No, let's continue reading now. I just wanted people to see. I wanted us to see. This one, is it not different? Scroll down. Is it not different? Just by tweaking your prompt, just that too. Because people, do you know the millions of people that are coming to AI every day to type motivate my audience today? Say something nice, say something that will motivate my audience today. So now when that happens, what it does is it overloads the algorithm. AI is counting on human intelligence to gather information. AI is counting on your Facebook post, it's counting on your Twitter post, it's counting on the different things online. So when people now stop thinking and will now come to AI to depend on AI, the limited one it has gathered is what it will give. Then, because we are also not thinking, we will now carry that limited one and imagine where 1 million people are posting the same limited knowledge on Facebook every day. AI will now go online again to find meaningful information, and it will keep finding the same recycled information on the open source. The same recycled information. Everybody's giving the same advice. Originality don't go. So now that's why you read 7 people's posts in a day, and it's like we don't even know who steals from who. We don't know who stole from who. Eh? So just by doing this little tweak, see how different your content came out. So now, this is one of the ways. Now, let me give us a tip. I'm going to give us a secret now. Now, I did something here. I said AI should give me my writing rules. Yeah, humanize writing rules.
Okay, okay.
Hmm?
Just okay.
My screen. Let me just copy. Let me copy the rules. I'll copy the rules and I'll send them now. I'll send them to us. So what I'm going to do is I'll send you these rules. Install it. I'll teach you how to install it on your ChatGPT. Okay? On your ChatGPT, or just save the rules somewhere so that anytime you generate any write-up, you can add the rules afterwards. Okay? Now this is it. This is it. Okay? You can carry this thing, copy this thing, copy this, check the group. You can copy it. So whenever you write anything and that output comes out, you can now say, oh, rewrite with these rules in mind. You put the rules and send. It will rewrite that entire content and remove all these, these things that look like your text were generated with AI. Now, let us do another one, another manual, what's it called? Prompt. Okay, let's do another one manually. Okay. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this and send it to the group. So this, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy the prompt and send it to the group. We're going to do the same process. Okay. So it's the same post we want to write to. The same post. That's in motivating business owners. Or yeah, copy that recent one and paste it. Let's see what it will give us. Yeah, copy it, open a new chat. Good. Now open the prompt. Let's look at the prompt itself. Open the prompt. No, not the post. The prompt. Show more. So now, the first part is role. R. That first part is role. Acting as no. Acting as a motivational speaker, life coach, and counselor with over 10 years of experience working with business owners. That's the role. That's how I want the AI to sound. Role. The next part, who remembers what the next part is? What's the next part? Do you remember? No, don't minimize. Don't minimize. Just stay there.
I think it's task.
Tax.
Yeah?
Tax.
Good.
Tax.
Excellent. Task. So now the task is what? Write a motivational content for my Facebook audience. Just about 500 words. Include 4 bullet points. My audience is largely Nigerian, young and middle. Now, as I don't send this thing, your ChatGPT will go and cram it now. They will think is you. But then my audience is largely Nigerian, young and middle-aged entrepreneurs, business owners and founders, age 28 to 45. Many of them are going through economic crisis because of the current situation of the country, because of Tinubu. I did not say anything. No. I joke. So many of them are going through economic crisis because of the situation of the country. Now, what is that one? This one I just said now. This my audience is largely this and that and that. What is it?
I think it's content.
Beautiful. Context. You need to give it the context of the assignment, context of the recipient. Who is this for? The first one is the role. Who are you? Who are you speaking as? Who are you in that body? The next one is what? Task. What are you going to do? The next one is context. Who needs what you are doing? Who are you doing it for? Why are you doing it? What is the surrounding situation? What is the circumstance of what you are doing? Who is it going to impact? And the next one is what?
So
Scroll down. What's happening?
Sorry, my screen.
Next one is what? I want to use a bit of humor. Should be communicated in a very simple language that even a 10-year-old can understand easily. No buzzwords. Then I now put my sentence structure rules, which is all of these things. And I listed all those things. Use natural conversational sentence structures. Vary sentence length naturally. Mix blah, 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 blah. All of those things. Keep scrolling down. Scroll down. Keep scrolling down. Let's see all of those rules, right? You see, do not use M dashes. Wait, pause. Scroll up. Never use M dashes. Use commas, full stops, parentheses, or semicolons naturally instead. Don't create artificial pauses with excessive line breaks. Scroll down. All of these things. These things are what characterize AI written content. Whether we like it or not, if we like, let us stay and argue to 100 years and keep saying, oh no, human beings used to write from that like that. People come and argue with me and say, oh, AI learned how to write from human beings. How can we say that this, that? How can we say, my brother, my sister, if you write with AI, I'll catch you. Mudogichi, my Igbo is now surfacing my first. But I'll catch you. I'll see it. We will know. Me, I will know. Even if it's confused, I have plagiarism, AI, whatever. I'll check. I'll find out. It's not hard to find out. So when you now notice this cluster, humans used to write like this independently, but then they cluster. When you write and just you, M dashes, same you, no this, just that. Look at all the sentence structure. I intentionally sat down. You see, this thing I've given you is a gift. Is a mighty gift. Like is a very, very massive gift. So whatever it is that you want to write in this world and it comes out, AI gives you the output and you send this thing to it, you push it, it will not come out the same way again. It will not come out like AI regular AI stuff. You pick all of those things out. Okay. So this way, imagine if you are doing business and you need to keep generating content, you need to keep pushing out content. All you may need to do is bring out your thoughts. Go to AI, go to ChatGPT, that place that there is record, voice record, click on it. Just talk, not even record them, voice chat with the AI tool. Tell it what you want. This is the kind of content I want to create. Now it will give you, just tell it what's in my mind. A lot of mothers are going through a lot. They are going through challenges with parenting, and it's not easy. They may not even be able to tell their husbands what they are going through. Why am I even using mother as exam? Me and this my women's advocacy. You just continue, Sha. You understand where I'm going. You put that in the tool, and it will give you, when it's done, when you are done explaining, narrating, it will now give you something, a framework. You can now say, oh, to this, flesh it up, make it 1,000 words. When it is done, write it in my own words. I want it closer to my own words. You're having conversations. By the time it is done, you now load it up with this one, this writing rules. Rewrite it, but bear these rules in mind. Avoid the repetitive, you do X, you do Y, you do Z structure. Just fire it. In fact, sometimes you can do two-factor authentication. After putting this in a project, you still go ahead and fire it somewhere after generating the text, just to be sure. Now, let me give you an example. So, yeah, you can scroll all the way up. Let's now read the output before I show you this secret. Okay. There are days when running a business in Nigeria feels like you're playing a game where somebody keeps changing the rules. Now, remember, this is basically, in fact, the goal of this whole training. I will not lie. This training is not to make you, I don't know what to call it, but the goal of this training is that is through whatever you're learning, you will make more money. That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal. Every other thing is secondary. Making impact and the rest, they are good, but it's secondary. The goal from you for this training that you are attending now is that after attending it, you can increase your income directly or indirectly. You can maybe get a remote job, look for remote working opportunities as a content writer, as a copywriter, as a content marketer, whatever it is. But it has to definitely significantly impact your income. If not, I will not be happy. If not, my own objective is not met for the training. Okay, so now look at this again. You increase your prices because the cost of goods has gone up. Customers complain because their own money hasn't increased. You check your account balance and suddenly start wondering if your bank app is also going through a personal crisis. Do you see how personalized this is? The average, even with the emojis, the average Nigerian can relate to this. I know it's not easy. In fact, sometimes when I come and I look at it, even this, I know it isn't easy. I don't talk like that. I'll come there and I'll say, I'll remove the isn't. I know it is not easy. That sounds more naturally. For me, maybe you speak that way. I mean, there's a way, if I'm reading something, I'll be reading it in my voice. If it's me, I will know. Okay, scroll up again. Many business owners are tired. Some are struggling with low sales, rising expenses, fewer customers, and the constant pressure to keep things running. You may even be looking at other businesses online and wondering how they seem to be doing so well while you are calculating whether to buy data or stock your business. Please don't let a difficult season convince you that you're a failure. Sometimes business growth is not about making millions immediately. Sometimes it's simply about staying open, serving the customers you have, learning something new, and finding a better way to do things tomorrow. If things are difficult right now, try and focus on what you can control, what you're spending. Take care of your existing customers. Keep improving your business. Don't compare your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 20. This is so wonderful. Okay, so for everybody here now, there's no reason why you shouldn't be creating content. There's no reason whatsoever why you should not be creating content. No reason at all. You can literally just open, talk, refine, flesh up, edit, restructure post. Okay, such that you can now decide in future that, okay, you're going to systematize all of these things and kind of automate it. So that once you come, you carry posts that you are, let me show you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Clement. You've done a wonderful job. You've done a wonderful job. Okay, so you can exit the recording. What am I saying? The screen share. Good. Let me share my screen and show us quickly. So now, this is what you should do. Everybody here, you should have a project. Your ChatGPT should be personalized. Any tool that you are using, go and look for personalization feature. Go and look for personalization. You can go to your ChatGPT and ask it to all the prompts that I have sent to you on that group. You can upload it there and ask your ChatGPT to create a specialized personalization, agent. So first of all, you see this yellow CO, that place that my name is down, all the way down. That is yellow, the only yellow on my screen now. Beside chat, I'll click on it. Or if you're using your computer, you can look for settings and go to personalization and scroll up. Now see this place, this custom instruction. You can check it on your own. Okay, so you can edit it and put in, you can use this sentence structure and ask ChatGPT, using the sentence structure, generate a what is it called? Generate a personalization prompt for my ChatGPT. This one cannot enter. Just try it, and then you can come here and plant it. You can do it on Google Documents, you can do it on WhatsApp, you can edit it, right? Copy everything. One personalization that meets character limit. Come here and just paste it. I've already personalized. You see, look at what is here. Act as my strategic thinking partner. Okay, let me copy this. So that you can also, try your hands on it. I want to copy this. Don't mind them. I'll figure out how to fetch it. I don't know why it's behaving like that. So discard changes. So that's the first thing you have to do if you're using any tool. Personalize it to be in your own voice. Okay, give it the instruction you want. Change all these settings, how you want it to come out, warm, enthusiastic. Change it so that it's not looking like every other person's ChatGPT. 2, there are tools that you must know here. Number 1 is projects. No matter what you are working on, you need to be able to use, you need to know how to use projects. Okay, project feature. So this is you employing ChatGPT as your project manager. So click on projects. Did you see projects? Look for projects. Click on it. You see all of these things here. Now, how do you create project? To create project, click on plus. This is the last thing we will do, and I will allow us to rest. Okay, so that we don't overwhelm ourselves. You don't overwhelm yourself trying to grab everything at once. Okay, now project, click on this plus icon at the top right corner of my screen. You see plus there. Click on plus and create a project. So let's say I'm going to create Chijioke Otiba Global Content Village. right? So Chichokosiba Global is the name of my company, right? So Content Village is like trying to ascribe a task, give it a name, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. Okay, you can decide to make it a bit fancy, just put in something there or something like this, and then more options, right? More options. You see default memory and project only memory. Difference is this: default memory means it has access to everything going on in your ChatGPT. Everything. So you want this project, this box, to be able to access your memory of all the previous chats you've had with ChatGPT, all the things in your ChatGPT memory, your personalization prompts and all of that. Good and fine. Project only memory. Let's say you are working for an organization, a company, right? You want to create a folder for that organization, but you don't want the folder to get corrupted by any other information in your system. Not because the other information is bad, but because you don't want, okay, I'm working for, let's say, NMPC, right? And then next thing you try to say, generate a mission and core values for a new staff. You now click generate. It will now go and copy mission and core values of Indomie noodles that you worked for in 2023 and now put it in that one. And because you are busy, you did not read, you carry it and forward in the mail. People now be calling you asking, is everything all right at home? So now, if you want it to be a project specific, a memory specific project, only inside, everything inside here, nothing leaves here, nothing comes in from outside here. You choose project only. Otherwise, choose memory, default memory. Let me choose default memory. Okay. Now, create project. My content village. And I just go here and click on the top right corner. You see, three dots. Click on it. Then click on edit instruction. Edit instruction. Edit. So now I can put those writing rules here, for example. Right? And yeah, this is what we have. Okay. Now write a post to encourage my audience. Many people. Let me joke around a bit. Okay. Can you see? So it's giving me this, right? Because of the sentence structure. Now, write in English and see. So this time around, this is more like an automation of your content creation. When you put in everything, create, who am I? Like, create a refined, sometimes when I create a project, I can come and tell the tool, um, I I I created this to be a content and automated content spinner for me. Knowing me for a while, you should be able to write up a master prompt as the project instruction. Can you see? So, automated content spinner. You are the strategic content engine, writing planner, blah, 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 blah. Now, his content can therefore move naturally across. This too understands me. He's also a multi-potentialite who deliberately operates across multiple disciplines. So look at all of this. Phenomenal, phenomenal, right? Core content philosophy, voice, absolute style rules, right? All of these things, all of these things. And I hope it will enter. I hope it will enter. So I'll go back. Edit instruction. So I can now put it here. I don't think it will enter. I think it's usually 8,000 character limit. Character limit. Wait, sorry. Character limit is 8,000. So it's going to rewrite. And then I can plant it. I think this is still too long. This is still too long. But I can create a very abridged version. That they are 8,000, they will still reject it. So now I believe that this is clear already. This is clear to you already, right? You can now decide to create your own. Keep refining it until it enters. Okay. And anything I'm coming now here to create, right? Write a post encouraging people who are about to throw in the towel. This is going to write more in my voice. Now, you see this, you've tried, you've prayed, you've worked, you've waited. Let me put in that thing I told you. Sentence structure rules. Did you notice something? You did not use that thing again. You've tried, full stop, you full stop, full stop. No. See the difference? So even when ChatGPT doesn't hear, even when it seems like it's doing small skoy, disobedient child, just bring back the word. Yeah. Bring back the word. Bring back the instruction. Okay? Bring back the instruction and it will definitely correct itself. So that's it. That's it for tonight. I don't know if you have questions. Do you have any questions? Did this session make sense to you? Did you create something? Did you create something? Did you do something? I would like to get your feedback. Did you learn something new? What is that thing that you learned? What did you do tonight that shocked you? Let's see. Okay, because that will be building the precedence for our next sessions. Amazing, amazing. So Chibike and Clement Peace. So who goes first? Who came first? You can open your mic.
I came first.
Okay, good. Open your mic and speak.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for this session. Honestly, yeah, I don't know what to say again, no, because I've not even started. I'm already loving this AI. And the class just started, but I'm already falling in love. I love it, so but my love is getting deeper. But yeah, I want to ask all these prompts that we thought of this night. If someone else should use the same prompt, but not exactly in our own words, is the result the person will get, will it be the same as our own result or something close to it? Like if we use almost the same prompt, but not exactly the same word that I use. Okay, assuming now both of us we had to work on a project. You prompted yours, I prompted mine, using the same pattern that you thought about. The words that we use are not the same. are we going to get exactly the same result since both of us are using AI apps? Then
Okay.
secondly,
Mm-hmm.
the instructions that he gave us, don't use M dash, replace it with comma, full stop, make it to be as natural as possible. Does this rule apply to every instruction that we give to this AI after prompting it? This rule, does this like apply to whatever kind of instruction at all that we give to this AI? That's the
Okay.
question.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. So let me start with the last question. Yes, it applies. It applies. Now let me tell you, it is, how do I put it now? Um, it is not so wise to just keep doing something that creates a lot of tension just because you want to prove a point, right? Let me give you like classical example. So some people will write, they will go and copy from AI and think that we'll not find out. They'll copy from AI and M dashes will be everywhere. And then they will post. And then somebody will tell them, oh, did you write to AI? They now come online and post, why are you people like this? Yeah, this post that I wrote, I've been writing like this. And people are now saying that I wrote with AI. Don't we write like this? Human beings wrote like this. Queen Elizabeth of England, they wrote like that. And then AI said this, AI said that. I'm like, must you know that, okay, if you are doing this in a certain way, it's going to raise suspicion that you're using AI. You can easily decide not to do that. You can easily decide to humanize, like to stand out. Don't you want to stand out? Like to stand out from the crowd, you know? For me, one of my greatest fears is for me to sweat and create something, and people will just sit somewhere and think, this guy just created with AI. We are having a very serious trust battle going on, right? That if people know that, if they can smell that, oh, you used AI, they'll just get angry. You see how AI is giving generic responses, they'll get angry. People want to drink from your originality, they want to drink from your wealth of wisdom. If they want AI, they will go to AI directly, right? So even if you use AI, remember, this is not a trick or hack. Mm-mm. It is you are being the Lord, the master of the tool. You are planting your originality. All these things that we are doing, humanizing and this and that and that. And then you are giving it voice. Give your AI voice. Feed it. Carry your post that you made as far back as 2020, 2019, 2021, when AI influence had not come, 2022. Those are your posts that you did then. Feed it into the tool and say, this is how I write. If I'm making grammatical blunder, pardon me, change it, correct it, but study my writing style, because an apple does not fall too far from its tree. Study the way I write, use it for my own content, feed and feed and feed and feed and feed until the AI says, oh, it's okay. I'm okay, I'm done. Then tell AI, with what you have seen in 3, 1, 2, 3, or yeah, study this one. It will study and say, oh, this is what you write. These are the strengths. These are the weaknesses. Say, okay, thank you. Study this one. Under the same chat thread, under the same chat, study this one. You drop it. It say, okay, this is what I noticed. This, that. You say, okay. Or yeah, study this one. You do it for like 10 different posts, 10 different articles. And then from there, you now say, from what you have seen, studying the strength of my writing style, draft a writer master prompt, a writing master prompt and writing style master prompt that I can use as my project instruction. Then you can now add this one that I sent, my style, this style. Then integrate this. Once you do that, you are good to go. Like you are good. You are. I mean, you are a president of the AI. You have won. So when you do that, anything that you're now creating will be in your unique voice. It will be very difficult. See, with the way I have trained my ChatGPT, even if me and you, even if we use the same prompt, that same write a motivational post for blah 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 blah. Every other person can get the same thing because they have not personalized. My own will never give you the same thing. Never. It won't give you the regular thing. Mm-mm. So you see, sometimes when I type with my ChatGPT, if I want to generate content with my ChatGPT, it will be speaking pidgin, vernacular. I say insert vernacular here and there in my personalization prompt. You know, insert vernacular here and there. If I'm speaking to my Nigerian audience, if I'm writing for my Nigerian audience, you can insert this, that, insert exclamations like Ewo, chai. This is what it means. Here. You know, you put those things inside. So when you now generate content, it's not going to look as if you copied from somewhere, right? And now the first question. What's the first question you asked again?
The first question is if I use the same prompt, like okay, let's say
Okay,
now
I already answered it.
yes, you already answered it. So
Okay.
that means I'm personalizing my ChatGPT.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, sir. I have one more question. I think
Shoot.
my last question is it might be after what you taught us about. I've been wondering, so I want to ask who trained this AI app?
Who trained?
All these AI apps, who trained them?
So now, people create the AI. People create this AI, and they create it in a way that it can acquire information from open source database, right? Information is readily, freely available on the internet, right? It's available on social media platforms, it's available on open source platforms. So that's why they are large language models. They have the ability to acquire information from multiple sources, regurgitate information, synthesize information, and reuse information, right? And people are also intentionally training AI tools, large language models. You know, outlier. This that's why these a lot of these jobs are existing. Okay, outlier. So a lot of people are hustling, spending hours every day training the tools. You know, training the tools, and they pay them a lot of money for it. You know, so they'll pop out something, you give feedback on it, you explain how it comes out, you know all of those things. That's how the AI gets training. And again, we train the AI involuntarily. You know, when you download your ChatGPT, how many of you read terms and conditions? I can assure you that not many people read terms and conditions. Me, I did not read Sha. Because all those they are long things. A lot of times you see that we don't read terms and conditions. We don't know what we are doing. Okay, once you open it, terms and conditions, there's a check. You click, check, you move. But in some of those things, you are giving permission for your data to be used in training unknown to you. But you just check. I read, agree with terms and conditions, agree that you read terms and conditions, you agree. You know, so when you are using the tool, you're actually training it. You know what these tools are doing with us right now, especially now that a lot of them have free versions. They are studying how we think. They are studying what humans are lazy about. They are studying what we don't want to do. They now know what we want to outsource. Okay, when they know that the majority of Nigerians used ChatGPT and OpenAI, use the artificial intelligence for promotional materials, to write promotionals. That means people were using ChatGPT to write their sales message, their sales copy, right? Me, I was even thinking that the highest thing people will be doing with ChatGPT is to write content and then to write to create slides. Interestingly, the highest people will is to write sales promotional materials, promotional campaigns. That's sales copy. It means say, hustle day Nigeria. People are trying to survive by all means. So they had to turn to ChatGPT to start writing promotionals. You know, so that's it. That's it. We are training the tools, and the goal The actual goal of the whole AI thing is that the tools will start training themselves, right? That's when we start talking about AGI and ASI, artificial super intelligence and artificial general intelligence and all of those things. But yeah, that's it. But it's not something to worry about. It's not something to worry about. Let's focus on what we can control and how we can make the most use of tools that we have access to. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Mm.
sir. You answered
You're
my
welcome.
question.
You're welcome. So yeah. Um who else? Jeremiah, please go ahead. Jeremiah, are you here?
Oh, I'm not sure I raised my hand for. I
Oh,
think that
who
was
who
Chibuke, right?
who's the person?
Yeah, Chibuke.
Okay, Chibuike, sorry, Chibuike.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Chijoke. All right, let me just appreciate you first of all for organizing this and for giving me the opportunity to be here. Actually, I came in late, but I believe that at least for me being here, I've learned a lot. Believe me when I say I've learned a lot that I never knew. Although I didn't know the beginning, like I said, I think I came in when you were talking about, creating projects with AI. You wrote down something, Chijoke Otipa, the content community village, something like that.
Uh-huh.
So you talked about that's default storage and project storage. I never knew about that until now. I never knew that there is something called default. Though I've been seeing it, but I didn't know that this thing actually meant something. And
Mm.
this last instruction that you gave to Clement, it's opened and widened my knowledge about it. Trying to train your AI the way you wanted it. Initially, I used to just give AI what I wanted to write, and AI will just give it to me like that, and I will copy and paste.
Mm.
I'm part of those people that have been doing that mistake. So I know there is a particular post you also made one particular time, and I think this class has solved it. You made a post about AI having a repetitive. You're saying something.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Okay. You say something about AI having a repetitive, commentary about a particular thing. Like, let me say, and this thing stick with me, and this thing, and something like that. So, most of my posts as of then had those repetitive words, and it's kind of generic. So I think the explanation you gave to Clement, that you have to train your AI in a particular way that you want it, so that anytime you want something from it, it's actually going to give you the human form of it. So you said this is what I wanted to say actually. You said that we should just say something that we learned, so I'm trying to chip in, you know, what I actually learned.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that it's worth it. I mean, that the session has been worth it so far. Okay, thank you. Who is next? Please go ahead. Gloria.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
And thank you so much for the lecture. But I want to, plead for something that you should make the teaching the video available for us to go through again. I don't know whether it's possible. Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. I was saying definitely. I was saying definitely. I didn't know I muted my mic.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. Well, hope you learned something tonight.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did, but I need to go through the video again.
No problems. It's going to be available before
Okay.
tomorrow. Once it
Okay.
appears on my mail, once they send it to me, I'll drop it on the group.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hello, Dr. CJ. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
Fine, fine.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
I enjoyed your class, but I came in and I was distracted with calls again. And
Oh.
I actually wanted to learn how to create content.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't participate very well, Sha. But
Hmm.
I always enjoy your teachings. All these
Oh.
are wrong. You're just exposing us, exposing our ignorance with AI. Copy and paste.
Yeah.
You know? No, I appreciate your lectures. When I listen to you, I say, Kai, this is what I'm doing. One thing I discovered that is that from your teachings, I now know that okay, I'm even higher than AI.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow the way AI does, you'll be thinking that AI is greater than you, without knowing that you're the
Mm-hmm.
one to actually key in the right prompt. Thank you for enlightening us. I appreciate.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That is phenomenal. That's just the word. You're higher than AI. You're higher than AI. AI does not know a lot of things that you know. It cannot do a lot of the things that you do, and the world wants to perceive you. The world wants to touch you, feel you, listen to you, hear from you, understand you, be understood by you. The world wants a touch of you. So when we sell all of that out, and then we're counting on the fact that, oh, it's AI, you know, I can use AI to do this or do that, we lose our originality, So yeah, that's it. That's it. There's a lot that you can bring, a lot. You are the master, you are the lord of the tool. And that's how we must see it. That's how we all should see AI. It's your personal assistant and your thinking partner. It doesn't replace the work of thinking. It's not like your second brain. It's your thinking partner. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. And meanwhile, people don't know, but this is my able senior colleague, a consultant physiotherapist. Do you know how proud I feel right now?
CJ, you have come now.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud. It's so like I'm training my mommy. I'm doing training and my mommy is there. I'll be so glad. So yes.
No,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So
thank you for educating the mommies.
with all pleasure.
Mhm. No,
So yes,
most times when I have time, I always want to listen because we need to get it right. We need to really
true.
get it right. I think we're when I listen to some people, just like you said, if you're used to ChatGPT, if you're used to using AI, you can easily dictate when somebody do copy and paste. And most of the young ones this generation don't
That's
even
right.
want to use their brain.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing so much on AI, you know. So sometimes it's irritating when somebody
Mm-hmm.
do copy and paste without going further to do further research. Just like you said, we want to feel the world want to feel us. When it's
Mm-hmm.
an artificial intelligence that is the one doing the work, it's very obvious. If you're used
Mm-hmm.
to AI, it's very, very obvious. Very obvious. The copy and paste and then come and read and even when we do that, we'll start reading like AI.
True.
We start reading like AI because there is the in-depth meaning was not um was not conceived by us, we didn't think of it. So we just want to come and deliver fast like AI and get out of that presentation. And
Mm-hmm.
the value it depreciates the value. Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much. I
You're
I
welcome.
hope. Okay, you say it's a series of lecture now, Abi?
Yes,
Because this
yes.
one, I didn't participate very well. I was
Oh,
distracted. A lot of
no
calls
problem.
there.
No problem.
All right,
Our
all
next
right.
session is
Well
going to
done.
be tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. However, um, if we would need time, if we would need a break, because the way I want to do it is, I don't want us to just miss the objectives or to overwhelm ourselves. If we think that it's better to give a day break, I don't mind giving a day break so that you can go over this one, and then we'll move on to the next. I think that would probably be better. Okay.
Mm,
Yes, that
it's
would be
better.
better.
Okay, good, good. So this is also something, is this training is meant to run for 3 days, but if we don't cover in 3 days, I'll add extra days just to ensure that we cover the objectives. The objectives are clear, that you will be able to use AI to assist yourself create knowledge-based products and services and sell. Is simple. Okay. So this is like an introductory part, understanding AI and all of that. Next session will be entering, actual the mindset, the process of creation, right? And then we'll move from there to actually creating, right? To creating, we must create at least an ebook. We must create learn how to create a course, and then we must learn how to sell. So it's a journey. Okay. So we are doing two things, just like those who do what is it called? Um Education degrees. Let's say health, what's it called? BS, English education or something like that. So they are graduating with 2 degrees, one in English, one in education. So this time around, we are graduating with 2 degrees, one in AI, and then one in becoming a knowledge expert. Okay. You are already, you know a lot of things. I want us to challenge ourselves. If you have been doing every other thing to make money, and whether it's working or not, or if you have been a salary earner all your life, this time around, you can tell yourself that you will create value that people can pay for. You can. You can create value that people are willing to pay for. People are hungry for what you have. As a mother, you can document some things. You can put some things together, right? You can put a book together, an ebook or something, even if it's 5,000. Okay, look at this class now, this session that we are holding. You people paid to join. You paid me to join. Same way, people can pay you to join. Me too. You can have something now that I need, and because I need it, I need the wisdom there. I will pay to join, pay to read, right? That's how it works. So you can create something like that. You learn how to record. So in due time, with this session now, even how to create your own classes, record your programs, how to, we'll do all of those ones. Okay. So I don't mind if I have to add multiple new sessions, right? Of course, I'll pace it out. But if I have to add multiple sessions to ensure that we cover up, that's fine by me. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Do we still have a hand up? Chibike, do you want to say something?
Sister, let me say something. Can we get a
Okay,
material?
please.
Maybe a material. Can we
You mean
come up with material like today that I didn't start with it. I have an exam, so I didn't start a day before. Okay, and then
mm-hmm.
today again I couldn't participate very well. Can there be
Mm.
maybe recordings and materials that
Yes.
one
I'm going to
can?
send the recording. I'm going to send the
Okay.
recordings. I'm going to send the slides as well. Today is day one. All those ones that we did in the past, all those ones, they are free trainings, just prep training.
Okay.
But today is actually day one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that would
So
be
all the
nice.
recordings, I'll make all of them available. I'll make all of them available.
Okay.
Mm.
Well done.
Thank you very much. All right. So I think at this point we'll call it a night. Do have an amazing night rest. Bye everyone.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Thank you.
See,
Bye.
I'm calling you.
Okay, okay. Bye. Lady Chini. Bye, man.